Good afternoon, everybody. We are back again with some Hogwarts Legacy gameplay. We are going to be getting some of our main mission done, or stuff that is required for the main mission. So we are going to go check on our plants, and we are going to get right into it because I am ready to go. What y'all got for me? Oh, it's all good. I forget it's only like end game stuff. I don't think I have any room to hold any of those. We need to become a Dittany dealer. Dittany leaves dealer. Because the amount of Dittany stuff I have planted is just ridiculous. Hello! Okay, let's see what we got on the agenda today. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. We still have to do this one. I think it's the one that we had left over from the last time. Invisibility potion and Thunderbrew potion. Do we have those? We do not have any invisibility. What is that? Look. Thunderbrew is locked. We still need to get the thing for that one. We need to buy both of them. I bet it was a money thing. Yeah. It definitely was a money thing. We need to... We're gonna do the other one, I guess. So we need more cabbages. If we can get... I think we can go get chopping cabbage from the, the greenhouse. Y'all, let me know if, it starts lagging or anything. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do about it, but I'm gonna try to help you if I can. Pretty sure there's a one I could steal from. That's not one of the other greenhouses. How big these are. Man. Cannot remember. I hear something.
Revelio.
I'm not doing what I need to do, but Dirigible plums? Dirigible? This orange radish-like fruit floats upside down as it grows. Some believe it can enhance one's ability to accept the extraordinary. That's cool. We need to stay focused. We need cabbages! There's a speck on my glasses that is really bothering me. This is where I just wasn't it? I could have sworn we were able to get cabbages from here, but it may have just been for that quest. Let me see if we can find it from somewhere. We are gonna wait till we get the cabbages. So I think I'm gonna have to buy the seeds and start growing them. We're gonna go ahead and progress the main quest a little bit. So we're gonna go see Sharona at the Three Broomsticks. Just wanna let y'all know what making my brain turn. Yep. I gotta clean my glasses off real quick.
Always said that travel broadens the mind.
I think it's when my eyebrow hits my glasses. I think that's what's bothering me. Or like creating a smudge on my glasses. What's on in here?
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sharona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seemed as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him. About Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Was that the Hog's Head
Right now,
talking?
Demi guys.
Revelio.
Mounted Hog's Head. This mounted hog head rolls its eyes and snuffles its nose as it oversees the seedly atmosphere. Decidedly interesting clientele of the Hog's Head. Don't mind if I do. I bet it was him talking.
You look familiar.
Hello, Lodgok. Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she said she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Revelio.
Hogshead Docks. These docks outside Hogshead Inn offers a pleasant place to sit and relax, if one can do so with only a stone's throw from whatever nefarious going on may be occurring in the notoriously shady inn. And since we're, looking for money, we gotta hit these chests while we're here. I'm sorry. I get a slight bit sidetracked, but we're staying pretty on. How far away is this? Oh. That scared me. We gotta get that. That's 500 coins, isn't it? Don't mind, okay. Diddly do.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtkot. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind sees things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
He didn't let me run earlier. Get out of here. Oh, this is that thing I found the other day.
And there it is, the witch's tomb.
Oh, dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The Helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Here we go, off into the unknown. You know, I forgot to equip some, and we're just gonna make this all red.
Revelio.
It's sealed.
So we need a moth. Oh, that means I equip.
Moths. Curious. Lumos.
Come with me. Like that sound.
Merlin's beard. Revelio. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further.
Lumos.
Can't tell if I feel bad about, you know, raiding this tomb or not.
Revelio.
Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Did you not say it so creepily? Turn my headset down. It's kind of scary. Inferni must be struck with fire stills to make them vulnerable to other attacks. Visit collection menu and learn about enemy weaknesses. Ooh. Not that. Good. Other than me using Lumos randomly. I'm not gonna be fighting the Fury as much as this game thinks that it is, so we're gonna make sure we get all their little stuff. Did I leave any?
Revelio.
Money!
Revelio.
Think we're good? I don't think I see anything up there.
Lumos.
Oh, I bet we're gonna need it. So lift this up.
If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. This has a moth imprinted on it. The same as the door.
Yeah, but I don't understand. There we go.
Lumos.
There we go.
Revelio. Confringo.
We need to get that platform closer, but how?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Like you're supposed to stick here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Something's not bad enough.
Ha. Ha. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't know why it didn't work a minute ago.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, you need to attach them to the bones. I don't know, but it worked.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way. It's sealed shut from the other side.
I just don't feel like redoing all these. Yeah, that bone bridge was acting crazy. I don't know what his problem was. I only tried to do it like 50 million times. I don't really want to fall in this hole. But here we go. Get in there. Quit. Oh.
Revelio. Levioso.
That's not the thing I thought it was.
Here.
Ah, okay. So that's how we open that door. Back the heck up! Get back up here. We're just gonna deal with them one at a time because they only do that one attack unless I hit them with fire. still alive.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy.
Now who's getting hit next?
Confringo. Stupefy. Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy. Scallion. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Also. Stupefy.
Oh, I needed to come here.
Stupefy. Confringo. Also.
I need to get. Excuse me. There we go.
Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo.
Okay. We can breathe again. For a little while.
Lumos.
Also.
I want to let me up there.
This looks even more complex. Lumos.
I bet we're gonna have to.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
Dang it.
Lumos.
There we go. Alright. Place position.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus.
Revelio.
A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Lodgok, the sarcophagus has been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Woo! Slow down. I have my fingers on the wrong buttons.
There they are. The Ashwinder.
Oh,
Your life is dear.
Expulso! Expulso!
You'll die for that.
Let them do
Look
as
what
much
you've
as they
done.
You pay for that.
can to that troll.
Expulso! Expulso!
Expulso!
Expulso!
I'm spinning like a ballerina.
Expulso!
Revelio.
That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
What's that?
The wrong one.
Confringo. Is that the best you can do? Just play. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Oh my gosh.
Stupefy. 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 Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Made a great mistake. Had enough? I'm not.
Who's this other enemy I'm seeing? Oh. Ciao!
Revelio.
Goodness.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Huh, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Am I gonna have like 15 owl mail come through now?
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
I don't know what I'm doing. I need to chill out. We got something to do. Alright, what else are we doing? Yeah. I get a bit carried away.
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a Nab-Sack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can, on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area, so perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the Nab-Sack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the Nab-Sack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a Nab-Sack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deek enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open Nab-Sack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
A puffle? A puffskin. Tap T, hover over your Nab-Sack, and then hold the left mouse. When am I gonna get to use these? Got all these darn things and I can't put nothing there. What color do we want? Are they all the same color? I want that one. Got it! That's a cute one. There's the Ashwander egg up here. I need to get it.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the Nab-Sack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deek isn't sure what they do with them. Deek is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deek suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deek knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deek has seen poachers in the area recently. Deek will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Not what I did.
Hello, Deek. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deek was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deek has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the Nab-Sack.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deek's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deek. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deek will not say more. But Deek is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
What color Jobberknoll? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Do y'all think we should get? Look at we got blue or green. I think I want blue.
Leviosa.
Everything's all right now.
Bum 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 bum.
I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the Nab-Sack nice and cozy.
Jobberknoll.
Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Let it be night. Are they dancing? I definitely want a polka dot one. Like, you are definitely coming home with me. That is so cute.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Do they just have a gray one as the other color? No, that's a purple. Purple and polka dotted and white. Oh.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
That's cool.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
H. Put out our little puffskein, our moon calf, and our Jebbernoll.
Oh.
It looks wicked.
Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Deke thinks you are doing good work here.
Is that the thing honking? That is so cute.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Let's go to Hogsmeade.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you.
$46, $48. $43, $43, $51. Let's trade out the
I hope
clothes
to
we
see
do
you
have
again.
right now.
Farewell for now.
I don't like any of the hats. I'll probably wear this one after we get done with the main quest, I think, but I still like this one.
What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Since we're completely out of money, we're gonna go back to the room of requirement and start brewing some potions.
You've brewed.
We need to do this. So, shrivel fig fruit. Invisibility potion and the other one, right? Yes. Excuse me. We're still doing okay? So, for the Thunder Brew potion, we need shrivel fig fruit. You're laughing at what? What did I do this time? So we're gonna have to go get some seeds. It doesn't have ears. It has a. It's a leaf. It's a little stem, like a plant. It has a plant. It's a plant. I'm a plant. And those are my leaves for photosynthesizing. We need to we need to get some I need to go through my things again. So we are good on those. Nothing new. Nothing new. 48, 60. Yeah. $60, $58. You guess you're the gardener. That's funny. Okay. We're gonna have to sell some stuff.
Hello, be with you in a bit. Let me guess, you're after something fresh? You've a good head for business, haven't you? Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Okay. Now, we're going back to Hogwarts, back to the secret rooms, back to the room requirement. I feel like we've had a pretty accomplished day, actually. Can I make any more of those pots? So we gotta get rid of some. Probably another one of these darn Alright, now we need something to do for 9 minutes. So we need 10 minutes to do something. We can go do this with Sebastian. Have I been here? What's the closest thing we got to here? Is that thing pulling itself?
This looks intriguing.
I wouldn't mind it.
Fascinating, truly fascinating. Wish I had the end.
I'm just trying to make sure we get some. The flue flames while we're out here. So we can fast travel wherever we want to.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air...
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea. Could do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
Revelio.
The Fieldcroft Well. The well in Fieldcroft ran dry some 400 years ago during the Great Drought. Sadly, many perished as a result, including at least one young boy whose father refused to speak for years thereafter. Legend says that all was saved when a group of why can't I talk? Benevolent witches and wizards used a never-before-seen powerful magic to restore water to the region.
I remember playing Ring Around the Rune Spore as children, pretending sticks were our wands.
My father used to enchant.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant. If you see dear Anne Sallow, please do give her my best.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Dear Anne, Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, Sharp is still as foul. But you know what I mean. Hope you feel better. Sebastian, this is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be. Anne. That's funny. Toast.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. To be a part of it.
I'll tell you what.
Book.
I highly doubt it.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for.
Run
I
for me.
tried to warn you.
I'm sorry, I gotta collect this stuff.
Preparo. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Oh. I was like, oh, a bedroom. He's talking about this.
Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I'm the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope, will I forever regret not having done more. I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability. Or fruit. I think I said it right.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Anything else in here before I... Nope.
Lumos.
It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
I really suck at reading.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me.
But... Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Lumos.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
I should know this is gonna be longer than 10 minutes.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
So, with the ancient magic thing. Almost looks like a compass. So we have one here. This one has a point. This one has 2 big points.
Anything helpful in the note?
No.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry.
My dog is barking.
I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Answer me this! Today, I received a letter thanking me for a conversation I never had and a purchase I never made! If I discover that you have been using Polyjuice Potion again, I shall write to the headmaster and ask him to expel you! Mark my words!
Howlers are so funny. So I think we're gonna have to end it there.
Lumos.
My life is behind.
Okay. We gotta go straight back to the room requirement because I'm getting distracted as heck. We gotta end this. We've been going too long. That was the longest 10 minutes of my life. But alright. Thank you all again for watching. I lost my train of thought. If you haven't already, just follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Just all the things. Catch me back here next time when we come back and finish the potion we were trying to make. Now that we have some... Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do it when I'm thinking about it, because once I come back to make another video, I'm gonna absolutely forget. But we got quite a bit done today. Next time we'll go ahead and use these 2 potions and get that assignment done, and hopefully we will make enough money to get some cabbages and we can do that other assignment. But I will see you all later. This has been Shadowed Mary. Bye.